piece of useful advice to B2B marketers today is to look at SlideShare as a tool for link building. It may not seem obvious, but in fact links that you put into SlideShare can be followed and therefore act as links to be built to your website.
The key things you need to think about when looking at international search is that each country is very, very different. People use the internet very differently from market to market, and even though Google is very big in the UK and Europe, the kind of sites that people go to in France is very different from that in Germany in terms of the sort of social media they use. When they're looking at forums and sites in terms of link building and so forth, you need to be very granular and understand how people are using the internet in each country. So what it shouldn't be is a case of translating terms from one country to another. It should be more about actually researching that market, looking at the online opportunity within that country. To give you a short example, we work for a company called cheapflights.com. When they came to us, they were optimizing their site for the term voli economici, which is a perfect translation of the Italian term cheap flights. It generates 33,000 searches a month on Google.Italy. The term voli low cost, which is a hybrid of English and Italian, generates 246,000 searches on Google Italy a month. So that's just a classic example of how you need to do local research to get the best and most highly effective targeted campaigns.
And today I've been talking about link baiting and article marketing, basically generating links to your website by creating a piece of content. So link baiting is basically, as the word says, baiting for links. You have to host the content on your website. It could be anything. It could be a video, a piece of content, an actual article. But the most important thing is that it has to be a good concept. It has to be something that loads of people will find interesting and will link to. With article marketing, it's more about finding the specific website that's most relevant to your industry and then writing a piece of content that they won't be able to resist and then link back to your website. It sounds very kind of open and shallow, but it's a very effective way of generating links to your website that will, again, impact your search engine optimization.
I think one of the things that you can do if you really want to use social media effectively is sort of look within the organisation. I think you'll already find that a lot of employees and a lot of people in the organisations will be using social media already. So one of the things you can do, which is both cheap and very, very effective, is try and coordinate their social media activities. So get them on board, outline kind of rules of engagement, get them optimising their social media accounts in ways that benefit the business, so the kind of links they're using on there, etc. So a relatively low-cost strategy, and actually helps sort of improve the consistency of your brand coverage online, but also benefits your search engine optimization campaigns as well.